Hi guys. So when you come here, remember you can go up to zoom, and that's going to make your, go to view, sorry. So go to view, go to zoom, and then go out to 100%, and that's going to make your paper bigger, okay? So the first thing that I wanted to show you guys about doing was when you're solving this problem, we're going to be adding areas together. So the shapes are going to be broke up into two different shapes. You can see that this rectangle, we made two smaller rectangles from it, okay? So the example says, the diagram shows how Miss Rigby covered her bulletin board with colored paper. What is the area of the whole bulletin board? You can count the square units. There are 32 squares. You can multiply the length times the width. The length equals 2 feet plus 6 feet, or 8 feet. Width is 4 feet. 8 times 4 equals 32. So when they were just talking about the length here, they took the 2 feet that were covered in red and the 6 feet that were covered in gray, and all they did was they added those together. And then when they added the length together, they multiplied it by the width. Okay, so we're going to practice a couple of those problems down here. It says, write a number sentence for the area of each colored section of the bulletin board. Okay, so the red section, I need to multiply the area of the red section. Okay, the red section, the length of the red section is 2 feet. You can see that down there. The width of the red section is 4 feet. Okay, this is our gray section. So this is going to be a separate equation. All right, so right here, we're going to go here. I'm going to backspace this, click here. Okay, I'm going to write 2, because that's the red section. 2 times 4 equals 8. Okay, now over here is my gray section. I'm going to click out of here and I'm going to look at the gray section. Well, I see that that says 6. Okay, 6 by 4. And I can see the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gray squares. So I'm going to write 6 times 4 equals 24. Now down here, number 2 says add the areas of the two sections. How does this area compare to the answer in the example? Click here to show your work. So I'm going to click here and I'm going to write 24 plus 8 and I'm going to add those together. Okay, so I'm going to put my, actually go up here and I'll just put an underline, maybe I can fix that. And then I'm going to write 24 plus 8. I know that 8 plus 4 is 8 plus 4 is 12. Carry the 1 would make 2 plus 1. So my answer is going to be 32. Okay. And down here, so now over here, I'm going to write the area of the rectangle is 32 square feet. Okay, right here, number 3 says Baxter's dog run has a small covered section and a large open section. What is the total area of the dog run? So remember what I did over here. First, I'm going to find the area of the small rectangle. So I'm going to say length times width. So 3 times 4 equals 12. Then I'm going to go over here and I'm going to say, okay, here's the length of this one, and the width over here is going to be the same. You see that the width is the same on both sides. So I'm going to say 6 times 4. So I'm going to go 6 times 4. Oops, that's a 6. 6 times 4 equals 24. Now I go over here and I'm going to add 12 plus 24 equals, so I'd add my 1s, 4 plus 2 is 6, add my 10s, 2 and 1 is 3. So that's going to be 36 square meters. And I'm going to abbreviate this and put square meters like this, okay, because this M means meters. And remember that this really means that there are 12 squares in here and 24 squares in here. So we're going to make that square meters, okay?